there, campers.
Hello.
It's episode Geek Camp Podcast 37, yeah.
37.
And, well...
You remember this guy who's not here?
We got wanted posters looking for Purploid. Well, he's lost again.
Yeah, so we just said that we are not, like, in trouble looking for people again, but we're looking for people again for our lovely Purploid.
If you see his severed limb in a dumpster, it's not us.
Yeah, and
we didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't send us his limbs too.
Yeah. So, well, to be honest, we couldn't have Tag or anyone for this podcast, so we decided to go duo. And we as gamers decided to just talk about games, etc.
Video games.
Yes. Maybe you have something that you played recently that you like, enjoyed, etc.
Yeah, I'm getting back into Deponia, which is like what was Deponia Doomsday. Deponia is one of my favorite Quest games because like the humor, the story, the action, like it has it all.
Yeah.
But it's so good. But since I'm only getting to that one, we're not going to talk about it yet. The other game which came out and was sort of not noticed by many, but I did notice it. Oxenfree.
Yeah.
Oxenfree.
Yeah. We before the podcast we did check out a trailer for Adam. It is a cool.
The engine test.
Yeah. An engine test for Unity, and to be honest, we did after that looked all the games that will be released in 2016, and Oxenfree was one of these games. This is a really fun game. This is mind-blowing game. Yeah, to be honest,
like it's one of those games which is not one of those things is not like the others. So Oxenfree is one of those games.
Yeah, to be honest, that lately you can see a lot of cool indie games coming our way. So it's like Undertale, like Firewatch, etc. And Oxenfree.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. So some indie game renaissance is coming our way, and we getting our raids.
It makes me happy.
Our phases, etc. Yeah. So there's a modern renaissance of these awesome games that created genre. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think I'm very impressed of the upcoming releases of 2016. And you are creating game balls for us.
So I check all of that. And if something's good, I give it a shot.
Really? Yeah. So what do you reckon about the Oxenfree, and then what do you think about... Well, we tried to create a non-spoiler discussion, because I kind of know the ending, you know the ending, but you guys should check this game out, though.
Like, we can show it here. Or did show it here.
Yeah. The last photo, make it a spoiler.
Yeah. So...
We won't, don't worry.
Actually, the last photo, it changes.
Yep, it does.
Boy.
So what do you reckon? Tell me about your feels for your game.
What caught me first when I saw the trailer, I thought it's supposed to be a horror story. And
same here. Yeah.
When I saw it, I thought like a 2D horror story. Like, that's not something that happened before at all. Like, was there? Home.
Yes.
Home. Yes. That was a horror story. That's such a minimalistic style.
But very depressing and then disturbing, to be honest. Yeah. I was very scared. I have this one bought on Wii U even. Yeah, that's weird. On big screen it's even awkward. Yeah.
Home is also something else.
Yep.
So, it's a horror story, 2D, and like the art is really pretty.
Yeah. And to be honest,
the character models, they're 3D, but they're so like nicely polished. They fit well.
Because I think this is where Unity always shined, making minimalistic kind of 2D, 2.5D games. And creating them with really, really good polish. And when it looks that the world is alive, the backgrounds of the Oxenfree very, very cool, and
So
the everything looks really cool and fluid. But lately, Unity did advance
Unity
to
did
a new
a
level.
thing. Yeah, Unity.
But maybe we can discuss it a bit later. So let's finish with Oxenfree.
So Oxenfree, what caught me off, and which the thing is, it has a unique mechanic of storytelling, which they called dynamic dialogues. When you walk, obviously, like, people talk, you can respond. You have multiple choices what to say. And if you don't do that quick enough, you're just standing there dumbfoundedly silently.
Yeah, and they will notice. Unlike
people will react to that.
Unlike it was in the Telltale games,
Yeah.
when you have a timer, you didn't answer, and it's just awkward silence, and nothing actually changes.
But,
so no one reacts on your awkward silence.
But here it reacts if you say something, if you say something else, if you say that, and if you say nothing, it also changes how people react
because
to you.
like,
Story develops.
I'm really impressed when in the games when lack of reaction is your reaction.
Yeah.
It was similar in Firewatch, I think. If you don't answer, you kind of still develop the relationship.
Yeah, she started digging more.
Yeah. And I think
that.
So they try to develop the characters even if they're very closed.
Yeah, that's why Firewatch also caught me, because I thought, like, the dialogues, they're sort of similar to Oxenfree. Like,
they're
that's why I ducked into Firewatch as well, because I was so impressed by Oxenfree. So I just wanted more.
Yeah, cool dialogue and character development is essential for games today. Yeah, and then
that game is mostly character development.
This is all there is, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like,
because
by the end of the game, I loved all of them.
Yeah,
I wanted everybody to live.
And everyone are unique. How many there are characters? So 1, 2, 5, 6 characters total.
2 couples.
Yeah.
So
Alex and her brother.
Yeah.
So 6 characters, and all of them are unique in their voices. The spirits. And unique, and you can see, for example, when there are kind of time skips, etc. You see how the characters develop over time. For example, the Clarissa, she was kind of warm girl but strict girl.
Like,
that
Yandere. She's so bitchy, but like...
But when she was fine, she was kind of just on the verge. But she wasn't that pissed off by Alex, etc. So I think that's a very, very interesting point, when the characters should have their own voices, and even if these characters are not controlled by you.
And the thing with Alex, she's different.
Yeah,
like, depending on you, she's different.
And this is why you did mention it before. So you have limited time to answer, and to not be an awkward silent type. You should answer, but you have so much limited time that you don't have time to
imagine what kind of girl would Alex be.
You're doing it by your standards, by yourself. You're creating yourself. Basically, you're Alex.
That's what I thought. Like by the end of the game, I'm like, oh, I like Alex. She's cool. Like,
it's you. You don't say. And
I spent the night like thinking, why do I like Alex? She's me.
And the most
I like myself. That's good.
The most important thing that I've noticed in Oxenfree is that the characters around you are dependent on your character. So they are dependent on you.
They react to you.
Yeah, because they react to you, and they develop based on your actions and react to your actions.
Who to go for first, like. Then, like, when you go, you discuss the other person, like...
It's a kind of sort of a balanced thing, etc. So
if you build a walkthrough for this game, like, you know, there's like for the dating sims, there's this thing where what to say where. Oxenfree would look like a forest of
But to be honest, Oxenfree is kind of dating sim.
That's what I thought.
You don't date. You make others date. This is the most interesting thing, because actually the classical thing that was Nona and Ren. Yeah, one of
they're
the two
cool.
characters. They're cool,
cool.
and they kind of Ren was interested in Nona, etc. But you can make
together. So I did.
Yes, but you can take two different characters and gel them, and there are other relationship possibilities. Yeah, shipping. This is so funny, to be honest, because some of the characters, the possibilities of relationship, you couldn't even imagine. First of all, sometimes you don't even think that the game will give you a possibility to do that, because if they
it's one of those games which you want to discuss with your friends, because when
theory
you
crafting.
When you finish it, you're like, okay, I got this. What?
Who got? Maybe
even...
someone got some other consequence or some other result.
Yeah.
Because there are kind of varied endings.
It's like the story, like the ghosts, they're more. Nah, ghosts are not that consistent either, since you interact with them as well.
Yes.
So
everything is dynamic, just like in real world.
The thing is, it's an indie game, and I'm like, how much thought and time and effort is put into the script alone?
Yeah, and to be honest, the thing with indie games, they tend to go that way. To be honest, the way of the indie is the character and story, not graphics and visual fidelity, because they have no resources.
They don't have resources to make that impressive things like AAA titles.
Yeah, with all these.
I agree that's the shine of indie games, that
exactly.
They deliver story and music.
Yes, music, definitely music, because one of my most favorite games there is, and the finest example of indie development, is Bastion. Oh, damn! God. This game based on characters.
Songs.
The characters are mute, to be honest. Yeah, there is only narrator.
There's one voice. But
what creating this story. To be honest, he voiceovers books. Yeah, so you should check that. I will send you some links that he voiced. He's awesome. Yeah, and the story develops, and the music, everything just gels together so good. Yeah, and that's why most of the Transistor, the second game of this developer, he's the very very.
Transistor is an art.
Yes, exactly, and. Well, not all indie games look indie, because, like I always mentioned, Child of Light. Child of Light is Ubisoft developed game that looks so indie that just you want to cringe. I love this game.
If I recall properly, it's developed by a branch of Ubisoft.
Yes. So, to be honest, as I understood, that it's a hobby branch. So if some of the developers...
so the guy was doing it at home in his free time.
It's basically indie, cool. But he works for Ubisoft. That's why. And everything there, you can see that it's crafted with love. The art style, the music there is very good. Etc. So, and these games are just emerging here and there, and this is the most important thing.
A good indie game is like crafted with love.
Yeah, and to be honest, you don't need a lot of people for that.
You don't need a lot of money. Yourself.
And to be honest, when Bastion was created, there were a couple of developers for creating this, and two musicians creating whole soundtrack for that. And you can remember Undertale, that we did talk about some other episodes, a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, the game was created by one person.
And there's so much variety in it.
One person that even could not program properly. That's why on the forums, Toby Fox, he says that he won't support Mac or other platform consoles because he doesn't know. He doesn't know how. He created it through RPG Maker, and he was famous for being a musician. He was creating soundtracks for
Which one?
Homestuck, for Homestuck comics.
Yeah.
And he just thought that he has a great idea for creating a game and created the soundtrack for this game. One man hero, really. He is the modern Phil Fish or someone of the.
It's a commitment.
Yeah,
it's a big commitment.
And he is on the level of these old guys. For example, a great example of the game that started it all is Raid.
Raid.
It's a 2D platformer.
Yeah, with a lot of puzzles.
It was the first indie game back then. Yeah, and the thing is that developer not so long ago created the next game called The Witness.
Yes.
You've heard of that. Yes. And did you play or did you watch?
It's the game where you walk around.
Yeah, do puzzles.
Yes. Yeah. It's just puzzles, but it's really pretty.
Yes, it's not just puzzles.
Well, there is like
it's on another level because the puzzles themselves that you open the doors, you just go through these puzzles. Okay, yeah, but sometimes you just connect two dots. Yeah, in this puzzle. Okay, but sometimes the rooms form puzzles. Sometimes houses form puzzles. Whole island is a puzzle.
Yeah.
Some statues create puzzles that you need to solve, and everything there is solvable.
So
to be honest, the game, you cannot finish the game. There are no people that actually played through whole game.
There are no people who finished this game yet?
Yes, because the whole island is just unsolved yet.
Wow.
And this is mind-blowing. This is indie for you.
This
creativeness is something else.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's out for I don't know. I think
months. 2 or
3
months.
or 2 months.
Yeah, it was about the same time as Firewatch.
Yeah.
And still people. Wow.
Yeah, impressive, isn't it?
How big is it?
It's not big. It's like Atom. So you can just go inside and you can expand and everything just there's a next level puzzle. There's a next level puzzle. There's even bigger puzzle, etc. Yeah, and then every statue, every symbol has its own meaning of sorts. That this is part of a puzzle. So it's just
it starts to feel like a big conspiracy because
exactly there are a lot of conspiracies.
There are no words. There's no written words anywhere. You just go through it yourself, and it means.
To be honest, there are a lot of theories of spiritual meaning for everything. There are statues.
There we go. This is art for you.
yes. But there are 2 statues that have their arms to in a specific moment, sun shines through these opening puzzle, and they just go deeper and deeper.
Illuminati.
Yes, exactly, Illuminati. Yeah, and I think this is another example of game that even doesn't need character development or world
that
development.
Doesn't even have characters.
Yeah. There are no characters.
No characters or characters.
Or story.
Words.
Words. And yet it's an indie masterpiece. Yeah, and this is the variety of you, and that's why I really enjoy Unity as a platform.
At the same time, it's something that a AAA title never tries to achieve and will never achieve because they're too big.
No, they're not thinking on that level because they have the resources for everything.
Yeah.
They don't need because they can just
like,
throw some cocaine and money to a writer and he will just come up with a story that's AAA enough.
And as is with Undertale, like, guys, I don't know how to do it. I had to improvise.
Yes. And that's why it's very, very cool. And I think I'm waiting for most of the games that are coming our way. Most of them are in early access because this is the modern beta.
I get what you're saying. It's like I don't get hyped for AAA titles lately.
Yeah,
because like
exactly.
it will be good, maybe
Actually,
it
never
won't
was.
be good, but
That's weird. I'm weird. I'm a hipster, but yeah,
but
you saw the opening sequence. I'm a hipster. Yeah, and I think there are a lot of potential, and I think that people will even develop.
This year looks promising.
Exactly. This year is just something else. Yeah, and I think that we should just gameplay together or something. Yeah, because some stuff is worth checking out
twice.
Yeah. Even more with friends and then talking about that through.
Like horror games.
No, not Claire, please.
So
I'm a
you're
scaredy
not
cat.
alone.
I'm a scaredy cat, even if
But
I'm
you
not.
won't be alone.
It will be even more bothersome for me because you will see how scaredy cat I am.
Well, I'm not saying I'm the bravest man alive, so.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it. We managed to rumble through all the indies and games that we
managed
really
to rumble
enjoy.
a lot.
Yeah, but I think that we will definitely should recommend Oxenfree. Go check it out. It's an indie game. It's not that expensive. Yeah, just $20 or
Help
something.
the artist.
Yeah, and well, just check it out because this is game for replayability. You should play it a couple of times.
And it's a game which you can sit with your friend and watch him play. Because
and
you don't
laugh
have
at
to
it.
say a thing.
Yeah, and well, check them out. And I think that's all for us. We'll just say bye, and don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like, give us a comment, at least
Play
one.
Oxenfree, tell us what you think, tell us your favorite music in indie games or something.
Or maybe just share some cool
maybe we
indie games
missed
that we didn't.
Maybe we missed something.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
Yep.
You can ramble about the games.
We can.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, especially